I'm Joy and welcome back to CUMIC Weekly, where we talk about the latest steel prices and the news in China. If you're new here, just hit the subscribe and like buttons right here, so don't miss out on any future updates. So let's check out the China steel prices first. This week, as predicted in our last video, China's steel price trend is basically the same as last week, continue to fluctuate within a small range. Although China's futures and spot prices both witnessed a slight decline on this Wednesday, down by 20 to 50 yuan per ton. Trade activities also witnessed a slight decline, as the August US CPI announced this week was higher than expectations, implying that the Fed will stay aggressive in raising interest rates. The good news is that as of Thursday, China's steel prices quickly started to rebound as demand is gradually picking up, driven by the traditional peak season. According to the data on the screen, we can see that in Shanghai spot market, China's hot-rolled coil rose slightly by 30 yuan per ton this week, and in the future market, the most active hot-rolled coil on the Shanghai Futures Exchange increased by 68 yuan per ton from last week. And on the London Metal Exchange, 3 months hot-rolled coil rose only by $3 per ton from last week. At the same time, China's steel export prices also showed a slight pickup on a weekly basis, and the export price of hot-rolled coil, according to MySteel's assessment, was between $585 and $599 per ton FOB. Next, let's take a quick look at China's steel supply and demand conditions after the holiday. This week, due to the Mid-Autumn Festival holiday, end users did not return to the market until Tuesday, and at the same time, in East China, as the demand was affected by Typhoon Xuan, Lannuo, and Meihua, we can see that China's steel inventory began to rise this week, ending the downward trend in 11 weeks. And the apparent consumption of steel affected by missing working day on Monday and typhoon also showed a downward trend. In addition, we can see a slight increase in output from China's sample steel mills. This week, despite some external disruptions, China's steel market has been fairly resilient. In addition, compared with the same period in recent years, steel inventories are also at a relatively low level and are driven by the peak season. Demand and the trading volumes are also improving, which brings certain support to market sentiment. So what does the market look like next week? From CUMIC's point of view, next week we predict that the price trend may rise slightly and the apparent consumption is likely to go up again, and inventories may return to reduce. Well, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Just hit the subscribe and the like buttons right here. Also, if you want to get a detailed weekly reports that we only share with subscribers, you can send an email to the address on the screen. See you next week. Bye bye.